In this video, we are going to discuss the top upcoming NFT projects right now in January 2022. As usual, if you enjoy this content, make sure that you like and subscribe. And as always, we are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. The NFT space is incredibly risky, so always do your own research. Speaking of doing your own research, I was able to do some research on the first project that we're going to talk about, which is a hyped up project called StarCatchers. I don't know how familiar you two are. A trusted source that I'm not going to disclose referred me over to StarCatchers and let me know that the source was very interested. Naturally, I took a glance. I saw that there were 30,000 followers on Twitter. I saw that the art definitely will work, in my opinion, in the NFT space. And I ended up getting a meeting with one of the founders. And so basically what I learned in the meeting is that they're definitely a talented technical team. And as the team doxes themselves fully, I think that a lot of people will understand that. They come from the Doodles community, and they kind of modeled their governance from Doodles governance. So there's some details I can kind of share on that. It sounds like they also have some ideas to work on some solid partnerships and collaborations. So in other words, hyped up project. You're going to have to be on the whitelist realistically if you want a fair shot at betting. And they're actually going to be giving away whitelist spots to our portal holders. We're just finalizing how many, so very excited about that part. But what are your thoughts on StarCatchers?
No chance I would genie floor sweep this out of the gate or anything like that.
Who are your sources, Pio?
How am I going to give up my sources?
I don't understand what information the source even gave you on this one. But okay, so this project, to be clear, StarCatchers is a bunch of star-shaped head avatars. Am I correct?
Great.
It looks like to me.
Simple way to break it down.
And so what is sort of outside of the fact that you're a star and that's what, StarCatchers like to say about themselves. What else do we know about this project? It doesn't appear that there's a website. It's a closed Discord.
Well, what I know is that this is going like a shooting star rather, right up to 1 ETH.
Really? So where are you coming up with those claims from? Why do you believe that?
I can just tell.
So I have legitimate information, which is basically that the team seems to be very talented from a technical perspective and ready to be fully dedicated to
this is good right here.
Yeah, building out StarCatchers, and their ideas that they've kind of already been floating around seem pretty strong and quasi innovative to me as well. So I think that there's a lot of positive signal, and this is going to launch realistically about a month from now, perhaps a little bit sooner. And I would
taking their time. I'm even more bullish now.
I would place a bet that this is going to be a very hyped up drop, maybe not at the caliber of Invisible Friends, but in that direction.
What Captain Kix's insight on this is literally nothing. Like literally nothing.
I will buy
your
whitelist mint for 2x mint to the counter.
Okay. And so I'd like
look
to,
at that right there,
audience,
Nick.
It's a rotating rocket. Yeah. So they were able to get that rocket to go both in front of, en front.
But look how clean the rocket is. Look at how clean that is. They didn't half-ass that.
The art is solid, and the technical team, when they reveal themselves, I think it'll be very apparent that they're also solid. And yeah, just for people that are tuning in now, I think a lot of new people just joined the stream. We will be doing a whitelist giveaway in our portal holders chat in our Discord. So if you own our NFT and you're in the portal chat, you signed up through Collabland there in Discord, you'll have a chance. We're doing it in a fair and equitable way from now on. We're using a bot. We're doing a raffle system, so you're not going to have to be right there, full diaper season to get on the Google form. and you'll have a chance to get on the whitelist for this one. So we're just finalizing the number of spots.
Yeah, I would buy 10 ETH of this whitelist if I could.
Why? Where is this?
Because he's listening to me and what I'm saying.
Pio's made me so much money. I'm just every time Pio gives me alpha and I don't put in at least 2 ETH, I waste a lot of time thinking about what if. I spent like 30 minutes today in different buckets, thinking about what if I had just swept the floor after Pio told me about Mecha Apes.
This one actually,
And I'm not going to have that happen again.
I will say this is followed by some big time accounts. So
Yeah,
I'm,
this be big, dude. This is going
This-
over 1 ETH. Bare mins.
this may be a big one.
Betty's following this.
We got
Klon's
Cosmo
following this.
Dimitri. We got
Look at that guy, Captain Kicks,
a
Mev
big
Collector.
Cole Therum,
Shandu.
OG.
So people don't know him, but he's this guy's a mover and shaker.
Remember that guy?
Of course, Cole Therium, Andrew Wang.
I mean, who isn't following these people?
So
It'd be
so
a shorter list. Nick is.
guy-
NFT
the guy-
Nick's not following.
The guy who banned me, he's following them. That's crazy. Okay.
Nick can get a little skeptical, ladies and gentlemen, where I literally spoon feed him the next big project,
Okay.
and he pushes
Well,
back
here we go.
on it.
I'm on board. StarCatchers, next big project. We delivered, and that's what we're all about, is delivering the next best NFT here. So should we go on to the next
We're
one?
going to go on to the next one. I want to make sure the audience understands exactly what just happened, is that for a moment, Nick didn't believe that this is going to genuinely be like a big hyped up mint, and was in his head being like, why is
I
Pio
have to
presenting
start
this
with
project?
skepticism. I have to start with skepticism. And all I'm doing is speaking the voice of the audience that just joined the video. Smash that subscribe, lick that like. We like to present all sides of the story as it applies to these various NFT projects. So if you're looking for a channel which just shills their own bag, maybe we do own those in the future. Maybe we don't. But
Oh,
if
look
you're-
at these guys. Fuck yeah.
we just jumped ahead, but that's the bottom line. This is an unbiased look, so really appreciate. And if you're looking for a voice of
2 ETH
reason,
floor.
as Castle Rock Sprinkler Service says, who's a reliable source in the comments, Nick is the only voice of reason. Thank you for that.
Dude,
let's move on to the next person.
Castle Rock Sprinkler Service. Nick can be the voice of reason all he wants. It doesn't change that StarCatchers is going to be a hyped up project.
It's,
2 ETH
it's-
floor on
it's- it's-
StarCatchers.
It's a hyped project, but you still never gave me any details about why. But look, you just saw the alpha. You heard it yourself. They're calling it.
Biggest
Maybe-
project of
maybe way
2022.
back.
Biggest
Okay,
project
now
of
we're getting out of
2022.
control.
Okay,
Now
I
we're
don't
getting
know
out of
about-
control.
We're getting out of control. So check it out. So this second one is Weather Report. So Weather Report, a lot of different sources have been telling me this, telling me about this one, basically saying that this is also going to be one of those really hyped up projects. So we have a docs team, and we'll kind of dive into them right off the bat.
Medium border size on this design here, cartoon. This is borderline, almost too big, but it's the right size. It still fits within my reliable border analysis signal.
Okay, so Nick has his own border analysis, kind of system that he uses. I don't prescribe or subscribe, whatever the word is there, to that system. But my thoughts on this is that it's original artwork. It pops. It's cartoon artwork that pops, and it seems really high effort. And if you want to talk notable followers, we got 42,000 followers, and we've got some seriously notable followers
Some
here.
big
So
ones.
We got
Big
Cryptodes,
followers.
we got Noah, we got Robotos, we got Klon, we got Satoshi's mom,
Who's
we got-
Satoshi's mom?
D-Info.
Great
Satoshi's
lady.
mom is like a super active smart money wallet.
Greg is a good one for me. Good indicator.
CNIG69 again, mover and shaker.
Signal.
Yep. we
Poopy
got-
Cat.
Yeah, Poopy Cat Jonah. There's people in here that are very notable that, Benjamin's right there. People are aware of this project.
Okay, so this is called Weather Report. Is there a website for it? Is there any, let's get the rundown on this project.
Yeah, the rundown is it's a very challenging whitelist to get on. They've already demonstrated like a little bit of a collaboration here with the Heart Project. They did a Twitter space with them. We do have a website. I want to show you the founders. So the founder, Zach Goes Hard, right here. He is the founder of basically like a blockchain agency.
Okay.
And if you look at Nevermind Will, He's the artist, I believe, and then Toby Lasso. So he's a talent manager, probably like biz dev or something like that. So this one I think is another one that's going to be super hyped up. It's going to be challenging to get on the whitelist. We have not secured a whitelist giveaway with them just yet. It's definitely in our crosshairs. But yeah, the website's pretty basic. It's like get in the Twitter, get in the Discord, and
That's it.
Yeah, it's one of those really highly populated Discords. You have to understand, Nick, that with these projects, when they get a certain level of hype just based off of who's making it and what the art looks like, they actually don't need
Like,
to...
Nick, you wouldn't mint that?
That's a pothead right there, is how I would describe that one. So
You're not wrong.
No, probably not. Show me another one.
Sure, I'll run you through
Like,
some of
would
the...
I want this in place of my Bored Ape? No. Would I want
Would
that
you want
in place
that?
of my Bored Ape?
Yeah.
Hell no.
100%. It's
Hell no.
rainy, baby.
So I don't know about in place of your ape, right? But you just have to
Looks-
kind of acknowledge sometimes. Look at this. This
Look
is
at that
pretty-
merch.
Wow.
Look at that
They
merch.
have a hat. Pio's like, that's a real hat. That right there, that is a real hat. When you're looking
Putting
for
in
merch,
effort.
you're looking for a trucker hat. This is not any standard trucker hat. It actually is. It literally looks like every other trucker hat that is in existence, with the differentiation here that it says weather report with their logo. But continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interject.
I think that it's a good logo.
High
and I
quality.
think design
Great logo.
aesthetics are really important in the NFT space.
Okay.
And at this stage in the NFT space, strong design aesthetics alone can get you pretty far.
Someone said that, wow, Jomara acknowledged that is a real hat. So a lot of people seeing the hat, realizing this may be the next big thing. Weather report, what a hat. Wow. That's a great hat. Can we, and the website, super basic. You know, the level of effort for these things really just continues to decrease, and the level of hype only continues to increase. So when we actually see what blows the roof off is when you have high effort and high hype, it just becomes a complete disaster. Here's the deal. The question is, so if I buy one of these NFTs, do I get the hat?
That is unclear. Someone said that someone said pushing P. I'm assuming that they're saying that I'm pushing this. I have no affiliation with this project.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Don't get distracted by those sorts of outrageous
So hold on.
claims.
I just want to clear something up when we do videos like this. I do want to get our community whitelist spots for this because there's nothing that anybody can do about it. It's a hyped up project, and you get on the whitelist, it's guaranteed gains. So that's the way I look at it.
Not
So,
guaranteed, but
I mean, in
almost
my
guaranteed.
opinion, it is. In my Invisible Friends is not guaranteed. You know.
I'm just saying from financial advice standpoint,
Sure.
nothing on the show is financial advice, and
Sure.
you just told them that they have guaranteed cash. I want to avoid that sort of situation. That was where that
Sure.
came from. Just a little bit of that legal protection. Nifty Nick, the lawyer, hopping on in.
Sounds good. So now let's talk about a project that all three of us are in, or at least I know Speculator was in, and I'm really curious to hear what Speculator thinks of this. We did.
I think they
kind
just
of
made a nickname for you. That's what happened. They were calling you Push and P.
Push and P. All
Or
right, well
Pusher
maybe they
P.
did. Pusher P. So
it.
Mecha Apes game by Oogaverse. Captain Kicks is now much better suited to talk about this. It was introduced to him on Saturday. He's since gotten into it. Let me hear, Captain Kicks. What are you thinking?
Great project. Price go up.
What do you make of that? Do we think that that will sustain?
You know, I'm looking at it from a macro perspective here because, you know, and I definitely hope I'm wrong in this, but like these staking games, they come in waves, and you have to kind of understand the wave that you're riding on more than just like the individual projects.
Big
So
wave.
like creeps, you know, is kind of like the anonymous of this wave.
Yeah.
Absolute
Or the Wolf
explosion. Or the Wolf game. That's a better comparison actually. Wolf game of this phase. Mecha Apes is another, seems to be very strong one. I love their art and just the UI and their website to like stake and unstake. It's a polished project. So that makes me very bullish. But just on the macro perspective, I think that like eventually these staking games, they sort of unwind. And so it's hard for me to time these. So I think that creeps going to 9, like creeps is the Wolf game. So nothing else in this cycle will do that kind of move. So for me, I think a lot of the money is to be had, riding these on the initial pump.
This one is amazing. Initial
Someone's saying, please show the art. Can we check out some of those NFTs
Yeah,
there, Pia? You're just
absolutely.
teasing them. Just teasing them. That's what he was doing. A little bit of a tease. So, and we can't
Here's a
even
little
scroll.
bit of
We
that
can
art.
we can even scroll through them. I mean, this one by itself doesn't show all that much. But one thing I was going to say, and a couple comments here. First, Lego Batman had said they used to be space apes. That's correct, Lego Batman. He said, I've been telling you guys about them for 2 months. Look, you got to tell us about 27 times. And we'll remember it.
We don't listen. Nick doesn't listen.
I don't listen to most things. Even if you do a gigantic tip, which we've always appreciated, that there's no guarantee. I mean, that's all that I'm saying. But, yeah, this one has been mooning. Oh, my
Dude, the
God.
Yetis.
Captain Kick's shirt that's making me so mad.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
the Proof Collective. We could have minted that at 1 ETH. It's now 25.
What?
Literal.
Is that on the art block?
That's Kevin Rose's
Rose.
project. I'm so
oh
pissed.
my god! But you would have sold it before 25.
No, I would have
ETH,
just
right?
held one.
Diamond handed
Oh.
it definitely. I would have held 10 to 25 ETH.
That was a
It's moving at 25 ETH.
Yeah, there's a couple sales at 25 ETH. It's pumped pretty hard. I don't want to derail us.
wow. One at 29 ETH 7 hours ago. So yeah, this is still inactive.
All right. Well, anyway, let's celebrate this win. Captain Kicks, do you have any of these still
Yeah, I got one. Sold the rest.
for more than 1 ETH each?
I sold one for 1.75 and
Wow.
then one for 0.95 and then one for 0.6 something.
Amazing haul because your investment was 0.04 times 3, and then what did you?
I didn't
some on-
stake. I didn't stake. So,
So
it was,
0.055 times
Yeah.
3. And then did you buy some on the secondary?
I went out for errands and didn't do it. Critical mistake.
You
I
know,
was gonna
Art,
do
not that great when I'm looking at it. Like
It's
it's,
not
not
about
that
the
exciting.
art. It's about the game and the staking and the trend of the
Yeah, and that's
market.
the whole thing is that like people, half the people in the space have amnesia, and then like the other 40% have been here for a month and a half. You know what I mean? So most people don't know that like this exact same thing has played out like
I think
3 times.
This is following sort of the creeps, not proof, sorry. Got that on my mind. The creeps sort of run that we're having right
Yeah.
now, and
Just like
that's yielding money
Wolfgang
right
and
now. But
Noundles.
creeps is a big one. My friend bought one. He had texted me. He said, these are going to flip bored apes. And I was like, that's a top signal. I was like, your text message is a top signal for me. But
Yeah.
it's
Basically, all I needed to see was the tweet today where someone that owns like, 80 out of the collection of like 20K. So they own like 0.4% of the collection and they're yielding at like a
50,000 a day.
Yeah, $50,000 a day. And so all you need to do is times that by 200, and that's the daily yield for the entire project. And then you can extrapolate that and see that that's like $350 million a year at current prices. And you're like, yeah, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna last to that.
Yeah,
Like,
we know it's not going to last long. So if we stick to this project, here are the questions that I have. Is that so? Basically, this one has a mechanic where, in order to unstake, you have to have earned about 6,000 of the token. At this point, I believe that I've earned 2,000 of the token for each Robo Ooga that I've staked.
What's
And
that
this is
website that you got to go to?
the Mecha Apes website, which is mechaapes.game. And so if you go here, right, you can see, you enter the game, and you actually see
No, I
how
don't think
much.
that's the website. That's not the URL.
MekaApes.game. I'm on it right now.
Okay.
And so if you look here, right?
yeah, like I love their UI. So nice.
Okay. Yeah, it seems pretty good. At this point, 3 days in, I staked right away the morning that the whitelist was happening. I'm 30% of the way to the 6,000 for me to be able to unstake this and then theoretically
Oh, I
sell.
have over 6,000. I have 6,255.
That's
On
total.
one or
You
all
don't-
of them?
Yeah, that's on all of them. You don't have that on one.
Oh,
And
you
so
need that on one.
You need
Yeah,
that on one.
you were a noob and you staked the staking game. I stayed unstaked. Fucking primo liquidity.
This is bullshit that I'm locked in there. This is going to be a disaster. This floor is about to completely tank. Captain Kicks just
questions-
front ran us and made a ton of money.
The questions are whether people continue to stake, and people are
The
buying
answer is
right now.
hell no. So that's what's going to happen
Well,
here.
It's not a guarantee, Nick. Like you said, it's not a guarantee.
Yeah, it could be a bullish unlock.
Yeah, so it reminds me, how's that DeFi Kingdoms treating you? Have you been going in there, taking a hike up to the mountain and yielding a lot of yield from the fields, the virtual fields that exist there? How's that working?
People are saying that my mic isn't loud enough again. Is that true? Is this
Yeah,
not loud enough?
I told you that before, but that's
This is
because
not
you need to
loud
literally
enough?
put your face
Now it
in
is
front of
loud
the camera.
enough.
Can you pull the
Whoa,
mic
guys.
up? And
How
do it
about
like that?
this? How about that?
Do you have an arm?
Yeah,
Why
I
not
do
put
have
it
an
in
arm.
front of your mouth?
It's
like-
it's right here.
'cause
But
you're like
anyway,
this.
so
You're like
I
this.
do
You're
I
over
think
here.
that this is different than DeFi Kingdoms. Okay,
Right here
and
is
I
where
hope
we
I'm
wanna
loud
be.
enough, everybody. This is different than DeFi Kingdoms because this is more of a creep style play. I think the big factor is whether people continue to stake, and my assumption is that a lot of the people that are buying on the secondary now are electing to stake. But I'd love to know the staking numbers. That would be a big question that I have, because the OG token right now I think is trading at 20 cents. So that's pretty
Beautiful.
pretty good.
Well, I'm loving this. This is so what you're saying is take out that money, go put that cash in your wallet, and that's what the play is right now because you got 6,000.
Well, the
of
nice
that.
thing is that there's been 3.5K volume traded
Crazy.
and only 755 owners, which means that a lot of the people that bought secondary did stake.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to front run them if you want to.
Yeah, I think
You have that option.
if this lasts 10 days from here, which is a big if, but if it lasts 10 days from here, it's a win. You know, Creeps has been going on for a bit. Creeps has been going on for at least 15, 20 days.
We got a mad commenter. I just want to acknowledge. They're saying basically, I'm not fucking rich. Don't own a base C. Need actual help. So the first thing I would say is you want to get a job to get some cash. Then you can take that cash and buy some of these projects. We also have cheap projects occasionally that we mention on here. This one
These were 0.06.
These were 0.06.
It went to public mint, and we gave away
So-
25 spots in our
So
Discord.
if you're in our Discord, you can get it at that price. Keep in mind, you can buy our NFT literally at that price, basically, of 0.07, 0.08. Hop in that private area of the Discord where this was, the whitelist was discussed. Members of the community got access to it. I can't guarantee that that's going to keep happening, but we discuss these cheap ones all the time. It's now not cheap, understandable. It's frustrating to
it was
observe some of
cheap
those
2
things.
days ago.
But I just want to acknowledge that emotion real quick. We all experienced that. We were just looking at one, which we could have bought for 1 ETH, and now it's worth 25 ETH. And let me tell you what experience that feels like deep in the soul of your body. It's
Plums.
painful. It hurts. So we can't guarantee anything's going to go positive, but stick with us and also hop in our Discord or grab our NFT. We'd love you to grab it. Maybe Pio can put up the link so you can check it out. But you can hop in the Discord and be patient. Have patience. Have some money on the side. Observe things for a period of time. Check out a few of these videos. Get your bearings for things. There's no need to just ape into everything. Trust me. So you can.
It's not a free money machine. It's a poker game. It's a poker game. So you're competing against other people. It's not, oh, I'm here. Let me click a button and get free money. It's a poker game.
Yeah.
Unless you're me, I get free money. But I worked for that.
By the way, Josh
Worked a year for
in
that.
Josh in the audience.
And that's
Josh
a long
and-
time.
Yeah.
Josh in the audience just goes, P.O., you fucked up with creeps. No shit, Josh. No shit. Selling two creeps at under 0.4. Yeah, I messed up. They're
That was
worth
a bad
9
move.
Ethereum.
You were able to get those. I would have bought those from you at 0.4. Oh,
What do you mean?
my God.
They were just available between 0.1 and 0.2. Wappy bought 14 on the secondary market. I don't know where he sold them, but I don't think he's got a bajillion creeps right now. I'm not calling out Wappy. I'm just pointing it out.
Wappy's always making little Slayer moves. You and Wappy are a dirty little duo. I want to see what your side chat's talking about.
All right, so this has been a great episode. I think
Hey, Well, I just want to say that also, it seems like staking games are hot right now.
Yeah, let me show you one more actually that I chose not to mint because
There's
I
a
was
Elliot
like,
Yeti.
Trades
There's a
is
Yeti
saying
Town
that
one.
Creeps will hit
So
100 ETH floor like
look-
Basie.
look at what I just. All right, so this is ridiculous. Okay, this minted for 0.04. I want to say yesterday. I'm on the mint site, and I was like,
I kind of like the art. It's kind of cool.
I don't think I'm gonna get this one. 0.37 ETH floor, like that's real money. If you mint 5 of these, it's real money to then turn around and flip it for this. Goodness gracious, it's crazy right now. Damn.
This is what, like, in my eyes, always happens, which is that every cycle has the wolf game, and then it has the the sheep game in the Wizards and Dragons. Then it has the gold game. We were all there for it. A lot of you people were there for it, right? So like Creeps is the wolf game. Wizards and Dragon was the popper.
Creeps is not wolf game. Creeps, people are undervaluing it. I want to be clear. This is a Facebook x Google team developing a product. This is not some fly by night random beanie affiliates. Okay.
Okay.
So
then maybe there are CyberKongs is a better example.
There we
That's
go.
a good example.
And then if you're a CyberKongs, that's where you want to be. So all
How
I'm
many
saying-
creeps do you own?
0, and I'm
Well, you
mad.
sound like a dumbass because you're pretty bullish.
I was saying, I texted Pio. I said, should we buy it in our shared wallet? And that's
I
what
said
I'm
no,
saying.
Kicks. What's your opinion on that? I said no to the idea of buying a Creeps now at 9.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'd buy a
Okay.
Doodle before I buy that.
If you bought a Bored Ape at 9, would you be happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't understand. Like,
I guess I'm thinking of it as Wolf Game instead of CyberKongs. But I might be completely wrong and it's CyberKongs.
Yeah, because CyberKongs actually was like the innovator of the token strategy with their banana token that the Genesis earned yield from. They were kind of the pioneers of this whole movement, one could say.
If Creeps holds, we could use it to farm money, but it's just a really big risk. But no, Nick, you're right. If it's CyberKongs and not Wolf Game, putting it like that is right. It's not some bullshit beanie affiliate. It's legit people making a legit thing.
But the thing is, Wolf Game's not bullshit either. Wolf Game is still alive and raised more money and did well. My whole point is that Wolf Games was a staking mechanism. It went up to like 7 ETH, 8 ETH at the top of Wolf Game, and now it's sitting down at a 1 ETH floor. My point is just like Anonymized went up to 10 ETH down to a 1 ETH floor. Now, yes, Creeps may be different, but I'm just saying the general trend here. We've already talked about Creeps, Mecha Apes, Yeti Town, right? Like we're seeing all of the variations with the very similar model.
yeah,
Eventually the model stops working.
Collapse. Yeah, this will collapse. I don't know about with Creeps. I don't have a good feel for them. I don't have a good understanding, and I'd love to have a better one. And we should do a special just on that one and about the pain that we're experiencing as a result of that. And maybe one dedicated to Kevin Rose's project, which we are all disappointed about. So this has been a phenomenal episode. If you grab our NFT, make sure to hop in the Discord and verify yourself. We see people buying it and not doing that. We don't recommend it. I'm just saying that you want the utility out of the NFT. That's the purpose of it. This person says, even I have a Creeps and I'm a loser. You're not a loser because you have a Creeps. And maybe that's going to make that song, And I'm a Creeps, go popular once again. Smash that subscribe, lick the like button. Thank you for watching this video and joining us today. We've had an absolute
thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you for watching. Check out the NFT, join the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube. 3 calls to action. Thanks so much. See you guys later.